This video is for Algebra 2. It is solving exponential equations, day 2. We learned that as long as they have the same base, you can take their exponents and set them equal to each other. So on a problem like the first one, they both have a base of 40. So you could take your exponents and make an equation. It would be 8x So now that you have your equation, you need to solve it. I would move my 8x, negative 4 is equal to 2x plus 5. You need to subtract your 5, negative 9 is equal to 2x. Divide by 2 and negative 4.5 equals x is your answer. When you get to the next one, we do not have the same base. You have to have the same base, so you have to figure out a way to rewrite them. So we have a 6 and we have a 36. See if you can write the smaller one they had to a power and get the other one. So 6 squared is 36. So instead of 36, this is 6 squared. So then 6 squared is raised to the 3x. So making your equation, you're going to have 4x plus 2 equals, and on the other side, remember when you raise a power to a power, you multiply. So it's going to be 2 times 3x. So 4x plus 2 is equal to 6x. Move your 4x, and 2 is equal to 2x. Divided by 2, 1 is equal to x. We have 3 to the 10x and 9 to the 3x minus 15. They're not the same base. 3 to the second power is 9, so 9 can be rewritten as 3 squared. So we have 10x is equal to 2 times 3x minus 15. So 10x equals 6x minus 30. Move your 6x, 4x is equal to negative 30. Divide by 4 and x is equal to negative 7.5. We have 400 and we have 20. Take your calculator and see if 20 squared is 400. It is. So this is the same thing as saying 20 squared to the x. 2 times x gives you 2x equals, if there's not an exponent, that's like it's to the first power. So 2x equals 1. Divide by 2 and x is equal to 1/2. Or you could say x is equal to 0.5. 1 over 25 to the z power is equal to 5. Deal with that 1 over 25 first. 25 is the same thing as saying 5 squared, but it's in the bottom of the fraction, which means your exponent has to be negative. So this is like saying 5 to the negative 2 is raised to the z power. So that gives you negative 2z is equal to 5 to the first, so 1. Divided by negative 2, and z is equal to negative 1/2 or negative 0.5. We have 7 and 49. 49 can be rewritten as 7 squared. That gives you 6x plus 12 is equal to 2. Move your 12. 6x is equal to negative 10. Divide by 6. And you get x is equal to negative 1.67. Moving to the back. We have 14 and we have 1 over 196. Take your 14, square it. Sure enough, that's 196. It's on the bottom, so it's negative. So 1 over 196 is the same thing as saying 14 to the negative 2. So your equation is x equals negative 2. X is by itself, and you are finished. We have an 8, we have a 64. 64 can be rewritten as 8 squared. So you have 10x is equal to 2 times 3x minus 15. This becomes 10x equals 6x minus 30. Move your 6x, and 4x is equal to negative 30. Divide by 4, and you get x is equal to negative 7.5. We We have a 9 and an 81. The 81 can be rewritten as 9 squared. This becomes 2x plus 10 is equal to 2. So 2x is equal to negative 8, and x is equal to negative 4. 400 can be rewritten as 20 squared. So we have negative 2x plus 6 is equal to 2. Move your 6, negative 2x is equal to negative 4. Divide by negative 2, and x is equal to 2. Now, I know you prefer using calculators. I encourage you to solve equations. I also encourage you to use the calculator to check your work. You have to show me work. At the very least, you have to show me where you have changed your base and where you have set up your original equation. That's the very minimum that you can show me. If you're going to do this in your calculator, you would go to y equal. You would put the left side either, you got a couple of choices here. If you're checking your answer, probably want to go back to the original problem to make sure you didn't make a mistake at the early stage. You could have also done it with this equation here. But let's just say we're going to go from the beginning, and it's 20 rooftop. Make sure you open parentheses or you get up high with your cursor, and it's negative 2x plus 6, close parentheses. Y2 is going to be 400 because I'm using just the original problem. You could look at your table, which is second graph, go to where x is 2 and see if they're both the same. They are. I have the correct answer. You could also have gone second calc 5 for intersect. Let it draw. Enter, enter, enter. And it tells me that x equals 2. So I know that I have the correct answer. Really don't want you to totally quit working on showing your work. Okay, but it is a great way to check your answer. So that was a pretty short set of notes. This takes you to your assignment. If you have questions, let me know. If you owe me any work, you need to get it turned in as soon as possible.